right? Shalom, shalom. We the brothers of Great Millstone, the branch here in Birmingham, Alabama. And as always, we want to begin by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakal. Yeah, in the ancient Hebrew tongue, that would be the correct name of the Heavenly Father, His beloved Son, and the Holy Spirit. I also would like to give double honors to our teachers, the head apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom must do honors and respect to the sincere brethren out there that's laboring in his work and sincerity. And I also want to say shalom to you believe that the Akim and the Aqua, the brothers and sisters alike, that subscribe to this truth as well. So as vengeance, okay? Because, you know, matter of fact, let's get that in Genesis. You know, if you have a pulse for what's going on here on the planet Earth, if you have, unless you've been under a fucking rock, right? You should know that it's so, man. You know, I sent out a couple of links, you know, for you brothers and sisters out there. And how this devil out there in Minnesota, I believe, the fucking weak, frail ass devil, man. This fucking Edomite, weak as all hell, fucking coward, you know? He laid his weight on the neck of Jake. Video, all right? But if you haven't, check out the link, you know? Overweight Barney Fife, man. Motherfucker like a sack of potatoes, little arms, chubby motherfucker, man. And he, you know what I mean? And a guy in the background was like, he enjoying it, man. He fucking was enjoying it. And the devil, he said that the cops got together and said that the guy died from complications afterwards. No, but the video surfaced that he pretty much crushed the guy's larynx, man. You know? Then you got the who asked her to leash her dog, and she called the cops on him, man. You know, and tried to paint the picture as if he was the aggressor. So what's happening right now is the Lord, see, we're in a time now where it doesn't matter how much you want to try to make things right with the so-called white man. You want to bridge that gap, you know. You want to curb the tensions. No, this is your How About Shema Shah program. Matter of fact, I know I called for that, but give me that Jeremiah. Is that 13 and 23, I believe?
That's about
You got a precept?
Yeah, come.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Ezekiel 35 and verse 5. Because that's
Start at the top.
It's Ezekiel 35 and verse 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir.
Right, and where's Mount Seir? That's the so-called white man. Whatever this man dwell, that would be considered Mount Seir. Okay? So the Lord, according to the scriptures, we are commanded to set our face against Mount Seir. And you shouldn't even argue against that, man. Look at what this devil has done, man. Take a glimpse into this man's history. It's riddled with bloodshed, violence, the rape, robbery, and pillaging of the entire planet Earth. His pursuit to power was at the expense of, you see why the kingdom of heaven entails of that iron rod. I get it now. That's why that iron rod, you know, is the motivator. Charlotte, he did the video where you had this man, you had these Edomite cops, which, by the way, a lot of these cops, they vicariously live out their fantasy of killing niggas through being a cop. They don't join up to be a cop for livelihood or support. They do that so they can act out their fantasy and putting Jakes to death. So you had this one, we'll make sure we're good. We had this one cop, right? There's a couple of cops, and they pulled up on like a Jake couple and shit. So the Jake went to resist, and the girl and the dude. Man, the fucking cop picked the girl up, tried to slam her, but she ain't fall. He just went to welling on her. But then the girl fought back and hit him in the face. He slammed her, and there was people watching like, I can't believe this shit. You know, this big Terminator cop, this white boy just pounding on the girl, man. You know, Lord will, if I come across the video, I'll put that link up too. But I was watching, I was fired up, and I was like, man, I can't wait. But you know what? That's the spirit. Matter of fact, give me that Genesis right quick. That's the spirit of you. How about Shema Shah? We'll go back here. Go ahead.
Yeah, this Genesis 49:9. Judah is a lion's whelp. From the prey, my son, thou art gone up. He stooped down.
Right. We stooping down right now. Pretty much, we have conceded. You know, like you fight somebody and they lay down. Matter of fact, you give me Isaiah, I think it's 42 right the last.
This book of Isaiah 42.
Is it 42 if I'm not mistaken?
Let's see.
Go down.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra 11. Let me start at verse 42. It says, For thou hast afflicted the meek, thou hast
51 slide.
It says, for thou hast afflicted the meek, thou hast hurt the peaceable, thou hast loved liars, and destroyed the dwelling of them that have brought forth fruit.
Right, so this devil has afflicted the meek. Matter of fact, give me Isaiah, I think that's Isaiah 60, and 60 and start at 9 if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, this is the book of Isaiah 60, and verse 9. It says, surely the isles shall wait for me, and these ships of tarnish.
All right? Go ahead up.
It says,
Matter of fact, you know what? Give me that real quick since I said that. I think there's Psalms 44 and 6. Get that real quick.
this is the book of Psalm, chapter 44. Psalm 44 and 6, it says, for I would not trust in my bow.
Right. I would not trust in my bow. Go ahead.
Neither shall my sword save me.
Neither shall my sword save me. So it's not going to be by carnal weapons that the Lord is going to deliver us, man. All right? This is going to be a spiritual thing. See? So now you can go back to what we said.
Then back Isaiah 51 and 22 again said, thus said thy Lord, the Lord in thy power, that pleaded the cause of his people. It says, behold, I have taken out of thine hand the cup of trembling, even the dregs of the cup of my fury. Thou shalt no more drink it again, but I will put into the hand of them that afflict me.
Yeah, it's going to be a role reversal, man. All right? The stage is going to, the scene is going to be changed, man. You know? Go ahead.
It says, which have said to thy soul, bow down.
Bow down. Go ahead.
That we may go over.
Right, and that's what we did. We bowed down, man. That's why the scripture said you have stretched forth your hand as such of those that have been at peace with thee. You know, we haven't threatened the power structure of the so-called white man. You know, we no threat to these devils, man. Yet they constantly afflict us. Go ahead.
It says, bow down that we may go over, and thou hast laid thy body as the ground.
Right, let's say, you just imagine a fight. It's two people fight, and one person just lay down. Then that means, hey, he conceded, man. The fight over. You know, you got him. But what these devils did, they kicked us when we was down, man. Right now, we down. We got no power in our hand, and every chance these devils get, they afflict us, man. You know? Go ahead.
It said, and thou hast said, and thou hast laid thy body as the ground, and as the street to them that went over.
Right. Yep. So now you can go back to
It's 49 and 9. Judah is a lion's whelp from the prey. My sons, thou art gone up.
Go ahead.
He stooped down. He crouched as a lion.
Right, and that's what we're doing. We crouching right now. We're in a low position, man. See? Go ahead.
He crouched as a lion and as an old lion.
Yep, because when you consider an old lion don't have that he lost his fight. That's right. You know, that vigor and that fight. See? Go ahead.
Who shall rouse?
What's the answer to that? Yahweh Shemiah Shah. And the Lord is that's going to be by way of the Lord contributing to that. You know, putting that fire on that fuel on the fire by way of these different incidents that you see. There's no coincidence that all of a sudden you see this overwhelming spirit of these devils, these racial rants. You know, Raw called the cops on Jake. He ain't do shit up in Minneapolis. This ain't nothing sketchy. It's an open and shut case. He caught on tape. And that showed the hypocrisy of these devils. Because you have a Jake to get busted, you know, with audio and viewers plead. Like, okay, I plead guilty for a lesser sentence. These devils said, look, we got you to the right. We got audio, we got video on you. Here it is. It's audio and video on this devil. Because did you see the devil? He was saying, yeah, you're supposed to be a tough guy.
Yeah, you're a tough man. Andy Griffin, man.
Yeah, fuck him, man. That's right, man. Fucking Andy Griffin, man. That's the perfect, you know what I mean? You got a damn top hat, you know what I'm saying? Weak as all hell, man. Fucking coward, man. You know, and that was a fucking sadistic form of, hey, man, I'm telling you, when we get our hand on you, you Edomites, man. You're not going to be able to wrap your mind around the drama that we're going to bring to you devils, man. All right? So, yeah, let's go back to where we was at over here.
Yeah, Ezekiel 35. Yeah, going back to Ezekiel 35 and verse 2. Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir.
Right, against Mount Seir. The Lord is against you devils, man. And rightfully so. You know? When you first come into this truth, you know, you charged up because of the obvious. You You know, you can think back to Roots or 12 Years a Slave. You know the obvious evidence. But once you get settled and grounded, man, and you read these scriptures, man, and start to settle in, then you start to see these devils constantly. That's the scripture where it say he have with a continuous stroke.
Yep.
Matter of fact, we can go there too, Isaiah the 14th chapter, man. With a continuous stroke. All right, here it is, you down. And that's how these devils do the planet Earth. It's like these devils got the planet Earth on a goddamn life support, sucking and draining, you know, the resources of the earth, man. See that? The animals, man. Oh, when you consider chickens, right? You know, they lay eggs, which the eggs should be beige, you know, but they have a constant light on the chickens so they can continue to lay eggs, man. Goddamn assembly lines and shit like that, man. That's that continuous stroke, see? Go ahead, Al.
God, yeah, this is Isaiah chapter 14 in verse 6. It says, matter of fact, I start at 5. It says, the Lord have broken the staff of the wicked.
Right, so eventually your power is going to be taken from you, devil, man. What the hell you think going to happen to you, man? Hey, the other nations going to be looking to put hands on you, man. You know? So how much more the children of Israel, or people that's been robbed and spoiled by you devils? And to add insult to injury is well documented. Right now, I can pull up a documentary, man, showing how these devils handled us, man. And it's out there, you know? You ain't even got to do no extensive research, man. It's out there. That's a form of the Lord stirring us up. See, go ahead.
It says, the Lord have broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. He who smote the people in wrath will continue.
The people with wrath. Give me any.
Yep. That's it.
Right? So who are these people he really smoked? Continue. Because he let up off the nations, man. You know, even when you consider like the Roman Empire, this devil, he'll go around and he'll attack certain nations. You know, they'll be subject to tribute. They have to pay tribute. But he let them keep their customs. They could continue to do what they wanted to do. Man, this man took everything from us, man. You know? So he was wrath. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is Rock 20.
Such a thing done under heaven in Israel. There's been no thing done under heaven which have been done in Israel. Why? Because we have been afflicted with the blow of an enemy, man. See? And from that, really, we shouldn't have recovered from that, man. But it was through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai that we was preserved. Okay, the Lord put a resilient spirit on us, man. Here it is. Jake get railroaded, you know, in this white man's system, these pitfalls set up in Babylon. And Jake will have a barbecue, a going away party. You know, a going to jail party. That's the spirit of the Lord, man. All right? Yep, go ahead.
That was on there. Back in Isaiah 14 and 6, it said, he who smote the people in wrath with a continuous stroke.
Right, so we know who was continually afflicted. It was really Israel, man. You know, although throughout the planet Earth, this man, you know, but it tells you in the hour to rule with the beast. So when you look at the UN, these different seats, you don't see a seat up there for Puerto Ricans, man. All right, or Cubans or so-called Negro. All right, go ahead. Now, even if it's one up there representing, it's not in the interest of our people. See that? Go ahead.
It says, he that ruleth the nations in anger,
go ahead,
is persecuted and none hindereth.
See, continue.
It says, the whole earth is at rest and is quiet.
Yeah, and that's what's going to happen when this man is overthrown. The earth is finally going to be at rest and quiet. Go ahead.
They break forth into singing. Yeah, the fir trees rejoice after.
Right, so we're going to break forth into singing. That's going to be a joyous day. We're going to rejoice when we see the destruction of this place, man. You know? So that was pretty much it. We'll go back to that, though. All right, now let's go back here.
Going back to Ezekiel 35.
Oh, okay, hold up. Let me see. Hey, how the feed is out? If somebody can let me know if we good, if we not buffering or nothing like that. Baba Kasha. Are we good on the end? Okay, so we'll just continue. I guess that brother, somebody put something up. said keep repeating. It's buffering. Oh, Ox says choppy.
58. If they say it's good, it's good. What are they saying?
Your brothers let us know. We're gonna try to roll.
And the hidden dude look like he just froze up on 1 point though.
Esau, man.
Okay, let's see.
One of the items says buffering. Yep. But you know, on your end, you really can't judge it because you're gonna have a good signal.
Yeah, come on.
But,
Let me see.
oh, yep. The Arkham says buffering bad. Take it back off of that. Yeah, bear with us 1 second, Arkham. We trying to figure out what's going on. Okay, we got somebody saying we back.
Are we back?
But that's just on their end,
Yeah,
maybe.
they say buffering bad again. That's weird.
That's after we back.
Yeah, man, we good.
Now we got a few people saying we good. I mean, I don't know.
Let me just come back in.
Maybe we try to ride with it. Salakim for the inconvenience, Akim.
I think we good.
Okay, we're gonna try to roll with it. Just keep us tuned in. All right. So let's go back to where we was at.
This book of Ezekiel 35 and verse 3.
Say good.
And say unto it, thus saith the Lord power, behold, on Mount Seir, I am against him, and I will stretch out my hand against him.
Hold up. The Lord says he's gonna stretch out his hand against thee. Who is that hand? Give me Ezekiel 25 and 14. Oh, that's the Spirit of the Lord. Go ahead. 25 and 14. Oh, jump up. What you gotta do?
Yeah, this Ezekiel 25 and start at 12. Thus said the Lord power, because that Edom have dealt against the house of Judah.
Hold up, man. What is this all about? These are the questions that should run through your mind. If you was reading the scripture, you'd ask, what is this about right here, man? Okay? Go ahead.
It says, because that Edom have dealt against the house of Judah, and by taking vengeance, and have greatly offended.
Right, you devils greatly offended. And when you brothers and sisters watch the link, you're gonna be offended, okay? As if that's something new though, because you ain't gotta watch that. You can just read history or watch a period piece concerning slavery, you know? Man, these devils are greatly offended, man. And see, you understand what this thing is all about now. Now we get Genesis, the 25th chapter. See, things is becoming more and more clearer. See, this is a learning experience, man. You know? Matter of fact, will you give me that real quick? And is that Proverbs the 4th chapter? The 18th verse? Yep. Let's get that real quick. All right? Because it's becoming more and more clear, you know, that this is your enemy, man. And see, when you come rooted and grounded in this thing, I don't give a damn if the old lady at the checkout line in Walmart is cool. You said that's the fucking devil, man.
That's right.
All right? Go ahead,
God, this is Proverbs 4 and 18. But the path of the just is as the shining light.
Oh, see? All of you brothers and sisters out there, you believers out there, you have embarked on this path. All right? This is the path of the just. But go ahead, what did it say?
It said, but the path of the just is as the shining light.
Right, this information, go ahead.
That shineth more and more.
See, it shines more and more, go ahead.
Until the perfect day.
Until the day of the return of our Lord Yahushua. So more and more, we getting more understanding. It's becoming perfectly clear, man, across the board. Yep. All right, that the prophecies is on point, that this man is actually your enemy. See?
That's it.
More and more, each day the sun rises and the sun set, the Lord is making it more and more clear, and it's being manifest who we are. First and foremost, we are the children of Israel, a people hated, robbed, and spoiled, not reckoned by the nations, as it is written. And we actually have enemies, man, right, including all you nations out there, all right? Starting with the so-called white man, see? So now let's go back here.
God, this is back in Ezekiel 25 and 12 again. It said, thus saith the Lord power, because that Edom have dealt against the house of Judah, and by taking vengeance, and have greatly offended,
Yep, go ahead.
and revenged himself upon them,
Yep.
Therefore, thus said the Lord of power, I will also stretch out mine hand.
Hold up. So who is this hand? See? Hold up. All over the place. Read that again.
Ezekiel 35 verse 3 again. It says, "Behold, saith the Lord." It's like it says, "And saying to it, thus saith the Lord of power, Behold, on Mount Seir I am against thee. O Mount Seir, I am against thee. I will stretch out my hand against thee."
Right. The Lord says he's going to stretch out his hand. That's concerning his servants. What you got?
Oh, that battle act.
Yeah, get that.
God, this is Isaiah 51:20. It says, "Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. For with thee I will break in pieces the nations."
Right. Starting with Esau, man. With us, the Lord is going to break the nations in pieces. See? Go ahead.
It says, "For with thee I will break in pieces the nations."
Hey, that's the good news, man.
That's it.
See, we can watch that video of that fucking Andy Griffin cop, right? Putting that Jake to death. We can watch that. We'll get a little pissed, but we know we're gonna get you, man.
it.
That same devil, he got to come back, man.
That's it.
That show you how bad the Lord is, man. The Lord is beautiful, man. Nobody gets away. Let's get some precepts on it. Nobody gets away from your how by Shem Shah, man. The very ones that put hell on us, they gonna pay, man. Oh, did y'all see the video of the Jake in the old folks home?
Oh, yeah.
Pounding out the guy. He probably was in his mind. He probably know that was the same motherfucker that put hell on him in slavery, man. All right, but in the kingdom, it's gonna be magnified. All right, we're gonna know these. We're gonna know Andrew Jackson in the kingdom, man. What the hell you think we're gonna do to Christopher Columbus in the kingdom, man?
That's right.
We're gonna rip that motherfucker apart. Hey, and this ain't for the faint heart. Hey, hold me meditate terror too. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
God, yeah. This is Sirach 16:11. It said, and there 33:18. That's it.
So like, go ahead.
Yeah, this Ecclesiastes 16:11. Ecclesiasticus, Sirach 16:11. And if there be one stiff neck among the people.
Hold up. If it be one stiff nigga, like goddamn Barney Fife, man. Okay? Go ahead.
It is marvel if he escape unpunished.
Read that again.
It says, if there be one stiff neck among the people.
Go ahead.
It is marvel.
You should marvel. Go ahead.
If he escape unpunished.
So you should marvel if these devils escape unpunished, man. Nobody gets away from your how about Shem Shah, man. And that's the good news. That's why we can sleep at night. Yeah. Jake, see that video?
Yep.
Jake could get put to death tonight. Jake said, "Man, I'm tired of this. First cop I see her, first anybody I see, I'm gonna lose it." But guess what, man? We could pull ourselves together and say, you know what, we're gonna get that devil, man. In the kingdom. That's the pay. Let's get that real quick. Let's get that, man. Because in due time, okay, vengeance. We're gonna get vengeance on you devils, man. You're not gonna get away, man. See that?
This is
And this thing is about hate. Alright? That brings perfection, man. If I was all about love, I would be naive. Matter of fact, give me I think that's Psalms 139:21.
Yeah.
Give me that real quick. You know, whoever can get that first. If I was all about love, I'd be vulnerable. You know what I mean? Like George McFly, man, in high school. Yeah, go ahead.
Psalm 139:21. Do not I hate them, O Lord, that hate thee?
Yep, go ahead. Read that again.
It says, do not I hate them, O Lord, that hate thee?
So that's not against the scriptures, man, to have hate. That's actually an emotion. Hatred is what established the law. You'll give me that real quick. I think is that
What did it say?
hate the good? Is that Amos 5?
Yeah, Amos.
Let's get that real quick. Hate is going to be the driving force behind us establishing the laws, man. Because we're going to hate anything that's outside of the righteousness that's going to be established here on the planet Earth. It tells you that, I think it's that 2 Peter, the 3rd chapter, where it said there's a world to come where righteousness does dwell, man.
That's it.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, this Amos 5:15. It says, hate the evil and love the good.
Yep, go ahead.
And establish judgment in the gate.
Yep.
It may be that the Lord power of hosts will be gracious unto the remnant.
Read that again. So the Lord said, look, if you do hate, I'll be merciful to you. Let's read this again with understanding.
God,
Go
it
ahead.
said, hate the evil
See that? Hate the evil. That's Esau. All right, go ahead.
and love the good,
And love the good. Go ahead.
and establish judgment in the gate.
And that's what we're doing. Read.
It may be that the Lord power of hosts will be gracious
So the Lord said,
unto the remnant of Joseph.
yeah, and that Joseph translates to Israel. Okay? So the remnant of Joseph, the remnant of Israel would be the elect of the nation of Israel. And the Lord is going to be merciful and gracious to us, man. It's written, it's recorded. And that's your worst nightmare, Esau. The fact that the Lord is going to remember us, man. And see, that's going to be that root. You know, if you cut down a tree, you could batter that tree, you could chop it, you could burn it. But if you leave that root, that means it's a chance for them to come back, man. And that's what the Lord going to do. We're going to bounce back. All right? Go ahead, Al.
God, Psalm 139 and 21, it said, do not I hate them, O Lord, that hate thee?
Mm-hmm.
And am I not grieved with those that rise up against thee?
Yeah, hey, and the brother Double Dot just put it up. Go ahead.
It says, I hate them with perfect hatred.
Woo, with perfect hatred, man. Because this hatred is not so much of impulsive hatred. It's according to the scriptures, man. This is what validates our hatred. The scriptures. So that's that perfect hatred. See that? Go ahead.
It says, I hate them with perfect hatred. I count them mine enemies.
Woo! Count them mine enemies.
That's it.
See that? So that's a part of being an Israelite, man. You're going to have enemies. Psalms 83rd chapter. See? So now let's go back to what was that?
Oh, you get that
What that was?
Ezekiel. You won't go back to
Yeah. But we had some.
I know you had that Revelation, you had that
Yeah,
Isaiah.
Revelation,
Let's get this revelation
All right,
first.
cut. This Revelation 13 and 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Mm-hmm.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
Yeah, come on, man. This is comfort to us.
That's it.
See, this idea of Christianity has messed up the minds of you people, man. You know? All of a sudden you're offended because somebody showed hatred. You know? And see, that's really the elites. Because the elites kept you people dumbed down with that spirit of peace and love. Meanwhile, they running circles around you, man. And they see in control of the planet Earth while you loving each other. They count the money, man. And they do that because that keeps you at bay. Because if you really knew, I think it was Bush or one of them made the statement, if the public, if the masses knew what we was doing, it would be a fucking riot. You know?
Yeah, that was HW.
HW, yeah.
HW.
The one who grabbed
yeah,
the one by
right.
the collar. You better make this pop. I be the hammer in the spirit. On his deathbed, he told
see
me,
that,
motherfucker,
yeah.
you better make this happen.
I better wake up right
I better wake up in the... But guess what? You're going to wake up in the kingdom of heaven, man.
Yeah.
All right? H.W. Bush going to wake up as a servant in the kingdom of heaven.
That's right.
And the spirit had it. We was talking about that, how when they come out of the womb, they're going to be screaming, man. They're going to be screaming. They're going to be trying to get back in the womb, man. All right?
That's
Go
it.
ahead, huh?
God, this, Revelation 13 and 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Mm-hmm.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
This is a must, right? Go ahead.
Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Here is the patience, right? And the so that's why we can watch the video, the link. Y'all make sure y'all check out that link. We can watch that link, and you're going to get pissed, right? But when you watch the link, you know we're going to get them back. That's the patience and the faith of the saints. We know as long... Hey, and guess what? The Lord is hastening this thing. Scriptures tell the Lord is going to hasten this in his time, and we in that time. Hey, man, these days going by so fast, we already downhill. We about to go back to camp, man.
That's it.
You know?
Yeah, that's it.
We through the week, man. See what I'm saying? And it should be going slow because everything, it ain't really shit to do, you know? But, man, the Lord is hastening this thing, man. You know? Because the day of vengeance burning in heart. Matter of fact, you got that, you got that Isaiah 33?
Yeah, come on, Isaiah 33 and 18.
Yep, get that.
Come, this is the book of Isaiah 33 and verse 18. Thine heart shall meditate terror.
Mm-hmm. See? So is we off? Is we off? By licking our chops. We lusting to get our hand on you devils, man. Okay? We can't wait till the day that the Yahweh Shema shall give us the power, man. Okay? And it's coming, man. See, that's the beauty of it. It's coming. It's been written, it's been decreed, it's promised by Yahweh Shema shall that we're going to take down our enemies, man. You know, the very ones that put hell on. And we're going to go back to that, okay? Go ahead.
Read it again. This Isaiah 33 and verse 18. Thine heart shall meditate terror.
That's it.
Whereas
Okay. You know what?
Verse 1.
Read that. Let's read that further. We're going to jump to verse 1.
I cut this book of Isaiah 33 and 18. Thine heart shall meditate terror. Where is the scribe? Where is the receiver? Where is he that counteth?
18. No, go back to 18 then jump to the top.
Okay, come
Read 33 and 18 again.
Isaiah 33 and 18 again. Thine heart shall meditate terror.
Right. Our heart is going to meditate terror, man. We can taste it. We can visualize putting Christopher Columbus. Or one of the brothers put David Rockefeller. All of them niggas, man. Motherfuckers who never lifted up, motherfucker got manicures, you know what I mean? Never really did any hard labor. Man, we can't wait to get our hands on you, man. And that's the gospel, man. All right? See, these devils, that's why the Lord said they're going to be caught in the same snare that they laid out. They try to use this book and it worked for a minute, use this book to push out that vibration of love everybody. You know, so you can forget that I actually have enemies. No, let me hold hands with little white boys and little white girls and you know, coexist. That's how they said it, but it backfired. They didn't know that the Lord was going to wake us up. We're going to be able to navigate through these scriptures and see what it's really saying. All right, go ahead.
Continuing on, it says, where is the scribe?
Oh, that was 8. Now jumping to the top.
I come Isaiah 33 in verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
Woe to thee that spoilest,
Woo!
and that was not spoiled,
That's dealing with the so-called white man. Go ahead.
and dealest treacherously.
Yeah, and you did deal treacherously. With who? All right, everything that you got was at the expense of the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American, man. Because did not you bring us over here as cargo? We didn't come over here on goddamn cruise ships, man. We came over here on slave ships, man. All right? And you put hell on us, man. See? Go ahead.
It says, and dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee.
Right, we didn't deal treacherously with you. Case in point, when that devil, Christopher Columbus came over here, right? The natives nursed that nigga back to health, man. And it's in his memoirs, where the natives, they was putting their finger on his sword and they was pricking the little kids, you know, they was coming to him, and really when you go into it, they thought that was Quasquala coming back, man. Cause you know Yahushua came in the ship, they saw them ships coming back. Even though Yahushua came, they was like, oh shit, who is this? Oh, they weren't even thinking about no war, man. They was thinking that this might be our savior, you know. And it was a fucking devil, man. All right, which when you read the memoirs of Christopher Columbus, right? He wrote that he couldn't set his sword down for 1 hour, man. And he damn near committed genocide. He killed up to 1 million natives, so-called natives, a year. Within a 4-year campaign, do you know this devil killed 4 million natives, man? See that? Go ahead, read that again, we just read.
This is the book of Isaiah 33 and verse 1. Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou was not spoiled, and dealest treacherously, and they dwelt not treacherously with thee.
So he dealt treacherously with the natives. They didn't deal treacherously with him. You came to their spot, man. See? Go ahead.
When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled.
Right, so that's the good news. It's going to come a point where you're not going to have the power in your hand to spoil. Because what you devils fail to realize, it was Yahweh Shema Shah that gave you that power. You give me that? Isaiah the 10th chapter and the 15th verse. See, it's going to come a time where the power that was given you is strength from us, man. Go ahead,
It said, Isaiah 10 and 15, shall the axe boast itself against him that heareth therewith?
Right, so the axe shouldn't boast him, the one who gives you your strength. This axe right here is Esau, man. That's that sword.
Edify itself against him that shaketh it?
Right, so it's the Lord that picks up that salt and shake it to make it effective. Go ahead.
As if the rod should take itself against them that lift it up, or as the staff that should lift it up itself, as it were no wood.
See? Meaning the Lord has given you your power. You know, as menacing as a gun is rendered useless without someone picking it up and shooting it. That's the same with an axe, a staff, a saw, all the things mentioned in that precept. So the moral of the story is what the Lord gave you devils that power, man. And guess what? The Lord going to take that power from you. See? So read that again.
This book of Isaiah 33:1. Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou was not spoiled, and dealest treacherously, and they dwelt not treacherously with thee.
Go ahead.
When thou shalt cease to spoil,
Lord, take that power from your ass. Go ahead.
thou shalt be spoiled.
You're going to be spoiled. And that's going to be at the hand of Israel. So let's go back to...
Hand upon Edom.
So let's find out who this hand is. All right, go ahead.
God, it's like it says, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom and will cut off man and beast from it.
Yep, go
and
ahead.
I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of the Dan shall fall by the sword. It says, and I will lay vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel.
Right, so the Lord said he's going to lay vengeance upon Edom. All right? The brother said we buffering. See what you got on your hand. Salakia, brother said we buffering. Yeah, just let us know how it's going on y'all end out there. Damn, Esau, man, bars. You know what I'm saying?
I'm still tripping.
Well, one of the brothers says buffering. Maybe, I guess we'll just roll with it, you know?
Said like it fighting through, that what I said.
Trying to fight through? Okay, we got one brother says good. Okay, we're going to try to fight through this.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, let's go ahead and read that.
25:14. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom and my people Israel.
Oh, so the Lord says he's going to lay his vengeance, although ultimately, you know, we're going to be in power and they're going to be up under us as a whole, but the Lord's going to use the elect. Matter of fact, give me that real quick in Psalms.
What it say? I know what you're talking about.
And give me real quick Revelation 2 and start at 26. Let's show you that that's going to be the elect. All right?
Which one you want first?
Go ahead and get what you got.
Con, this is Psalm 149. Start at 6. It said, let the high praise of the Most High bear in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand to execute vengeance upon the heathen.
Starting with Esau ass, man. Go ahead.
And punishments upon the people.
Punishments upon Esau first and foremost. If you don't believe me, read Psalms the 83rd chapter. Go ahead.
To bind their kings with chains.
To bind their kings with chains, read.
And their nobles with fetters of iron.
So when you bind them with chains, that means they're under your power. They're in subjection under you now. Meaning you have the power to do with them as you will. Okay, go ahead.
To execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise
What?
upon them the judgment written.
The judgment written? Where was it written? Was it written in the Holy Quran, the so-called Holy Quran, or the Enumali, or just some damn blog? No, it was in the scriptures, man. It was written. The fate of Esau is written in the scriptures, man. All right, read that again.
It says to execute upon them the judgment written.
See the judgment written, man.
That's it.
See that? Hey, nobody gets away, man. Hey, man, call Allah Yahweh Shema, man. The Lord remembered us, man. Okay? And not only did the Lord remember us, he's going to give us the luxury, man. That's justice right there, man. Because even in the so-called white man's court of law, they had to sit back and just see you go to prison. They can't put hands on you. You know? But in the Lord's court of law, we're going to actually put hands on you, man. All right, go ahead,
It says to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints.
Woo! This is going to be an honor, man. This is going to be an honor, man. All right, go ahead.
Praise ye Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Praise ye Yahweh. Call Allah Yahweh Yahushua, man. The Lord remembered us, man. All right, and he's going to give us the luxury of taking each saint. That's why we read Revelation the 13th chapter. He that leadeth in the captivity. Man, we didn't know what that was talking about, you know. But it all makes so much sense now, man. All right, so now let's go back to where we was at.
Back to Ezekiel 25:14. He says, and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel.
You see that? You see that, man? That's a part of the gift. Matter of fact, hold that and give me Revelation 2 and start at 26.
Come, this is the book of Revelations 2 and verse 26.
Mm-hmm.
And he that overcometh.
Oh, see, that's telling you know it's dealing with the elect.
That's it.
Those are the ones, that's what the Lord said about my people. I'm going to lay them about my people, Israel. That's the Israel of the Most High.
That's it.
Alright? Good. Because think about it. You got jakes out there that say, okay, white people ain't bad. You got even hardcore extremist jakes, black empowerment jakes that say all Edomites. So they can't qualify for this. They ain't built for this. So only the elect. We the only gathering, right? This is the only hearing, if you will, where we ready to take all you goddamn Edomites, babies and all, man.
That's right.
See? Go ahead.
It's Revelations 2 and verse 26. And he that overcometh and keepeth my words unto the end. So like in keeping my works unto the end.
Right, go ahead.
To him will I give power.
Whoa, see? Oh, so that proves that the Lord is the one who gives the power. He gave Esau the power to take us down. But the Lord said, look, I'm going to give you the power.
That's it.
Hey, because it's the video I was telling y'all about earlier where the damn cop was pounding at the girl. Then it was one Jake that he was about to jump in it. Like a young Jake, right? Then he stopped, man. He stopped. He was just about to jump in it. Then he stopped. Like,
Damn.
I can't fuck with you. Why? Because he know that he ain't got the power, man. See, but guess what? Yahweh Shema Shah is going to give us the power, man. You know? Read that again, huh?
Come, this is the book of Revelations 22 and verse 26. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end,
Yep.
to him will I give power over the nations.
Woo, storm with Esau. Go ahead.
And he shall rule them.
He shall rule. We're going to rule over them, right? Go ahead.
With a rod of iron.
Hey, that rod of iron sound menacing. It sounds, hey, come on, man. That's the last thing you want to see. Hey, fuck a gun, fuck a bullet. Yeah, medieval shit. That rod,
Mace.
yeah.
Spike bomb.
Yeah. That all gonna fall under the umbrella of the rod of iron, man. That's why scriptures say our heart's gonna meditate terror, man. That rod of iron, as bad as the kingdom gonna be gold floors and thrones, it's gonna be an old rod of iron in the back, man. The trusted rod of iron, man. But all this spell, hey, no, you whistle, all kind of, you hear doors locking, motherfucker come out with the rod of iron, man. All right, yeah, go ahead.
I'll read it again. It's Revelations 2 and verse 27. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron.
Yeah, this is going to be a rigorous rule, this kingdom of heaven that we talk about, man. And guess who? It's going to be at the expense of you fucking devils, man. Was not this kingdom, the kingdom of Esau, built on the blood backs of Israel? And from time to time, just for kicks, just for the thrill, you fucking devils hung us, strung us up, castrated us, man. See? So it's only fair, man. This is justice. We're going to take you, man. See? So you devils better go ahead and do what you got to do, all right? Go ahead.
Continuing on, it says, as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers.
Yeah, so that's the scripture's giving you a vivid illustration. I take a vase and crash it. That's how your skull going to be. I'm going to hit you with that rod of iron, and your skull going to have them little cracks. Yep, go ahead.
Continue, you read it again. It says, as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father.
Right, so that was the blessing received, Yahweh Shah received from his Father. And guess what? The Lord is going to give us that same blessing. See? But the point is, we're going to receive that. That's going to be a part of the reward. All right? See? So now let's go back over here.
Come back Ezekiel 25 and 14. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to mine
Now
anger.
hold up. The scripture said we're going to do in Edom according to the Lord's anger, meaning we're not going to really be able to wrap our mind around what we're going to do to you goddamn devils. It's going to be according to the Lord's anger. It's not. We really ain't got the. We ain't even got the mental capacity to come up with some of the shit the Lord got prepared for you devils, man. It's going to be according to the Lord's anger, man. And that's bad because that's dealing with Yahweh Shah, because Yahweh Shah, matter of fact, can you give me that? The day of vengeance?
Yeah, kind.
All right, because the Lord himself, he's ready to put hands on these devils. That's why the scriptures say the Lord is going to awaken as a warrior at a drunken stupor, man. He's going to cry out like a woman travaileth. When Yahushua come, when Yahushua come, Yahushua going to roar. And that's another thing, too. When Yahushua come, he going to be talking to y'all, man. See, people think, that's why like the Apostle Gabar said you got to visualize. You think Yahushua going to come and just be a spectacle for you? He going to be standing on the chariot and looking around. Hey, Yahushua going to be talking to you, man. You know? But guess what? It's in his heart. This is the day the Lord been longing for to get hands on these Edomites, because they the ones responsible for putting him to death. You think it's a coincidence that the very ones that put him to death is in power? The Romans back in power, man. All right? At the return of our Lord. See, go ahead.
I got what you just said. In Psalm 78 and 65, then the Lord awake as one out of his sleep, and like a mighty man that shouteth by reason of wine.
Right, so the Lord is going to shout, you know, and he's going to awake like a mighty man out of his sleep. Man, you wake up a warrior out of his sleep after he was drunk the night before, he liable to wake up swinging on you, man. So that's how the Lord is going to come.
Yep.
See? All right, go ahead.
Yeah, this is Isaiah 63. You want to get to the point?
Yeah, you want to?
I can get the bill.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Isaiah 63.
Yeah, why not, man? The devil's watching too, man. Yeah, go ahead.
Isaiah 63 and 1. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel.
So who is this? Scripture asks you the question, who is this that coming from Edom? Well, guess what? That's your Howard Shive you didn't know, man. And Edom is dealing with the so-called white man, and in particular America. That's what Basra translates to. Basra would be the capital city of Edom. So when you fast forward now, what's the capital city of the so-called white man? America. So the Lord is coming right here. Go ahead.
Traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak of righteousness, mighty to save.
Yeah, so the Lord have the power to save. And that shows you, if you viewing things through spiritual lenses, that his name is Yahweh Shah.
That's it.
That's why it said, I that is mighty to save. See it? Go ahead.
Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel?
Yeah, meaning the Lord, you ever saw one of them scary horror movie, Jason, the damn butcher, you know, like, what's that?
Damn, what's the dude's name?
John D. Ray, you know, Texas Chainsaw
Yeah.
John D. Ray, you get out here right now. Motherfucker got an apron and shit, like a butcher. Hey, that's gonna be Yahweh Shah, man. All right, go ahead.
He said, wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat?
Woo!
I have tried the wine press alone.
That sound like a horror movie, man. The Lord drenched in blood. That's giving you a vivid illustration of the slaughter that the Lord is coming to bring forth. Go ahead.
I have tried the wine press alone.
Oh, the Lord. See that? Go ahead.
He said, I will trample them in my anger, and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments.
Come on, man. We reading out the scriptures right here.
That's it.
See that? Go ahead.
And I will stain all my raiment, for the day of vengeance is in mine heart.
So the day of vengeance is in the heart of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Now, real quick, I got a definition for the word vengeance. It says, vengeance by God. I'm going to read it just by God, by Israel. See? By enemies of Israel. So Psalms 83 lay out who the enemies of Israel, right? And who's the top of those enemies? Esau, man. So that's who Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua have in his scope, man. You damn Edomites. All right? So now let's go back to where we was at.
Yeah, back Ezekiel 25:14 again. It says, and I will lay vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to mine anger.
That's why we're going to need the new bodies. Man, you can't be in this body and endure what we're going to do to damn Edom, man. At times it's going to seem sadistic and twisted. I'm just being honest. The shit that we're going to do to you devils, man, and it's going to be rightfully deserved. Matter of fact, the 2 Thessalonians 1 and 6, we're going to show you that the Lord is with this, man. This is not just a bunch of disgruntled so-called Negroes and Latinos living out our fantasy, voice our anger. No, man. This is the scripture. This is how about Shema Shah enemies, man. So who can come up against that? You know? The thing is, there's power. And who may say, why doest this? All right, go ahead.
2 Thessalonians 1:6.
Stay back. Go ahead.
Tribulation to them that trouble you.
This is righteous in the eyes of the Lord, man. Go ahead.
Kind of Psalm 137:7.
That's it.
Remember, O Lord.
Why the children of Edom? Well, check out the link or go watch one of these period pieces. You'll see why the Lord and King David said, remember you fucking devils, man. Remember them. You know, in the day when we get our power, remember them. Don't let them escape. Oh, just like remember Django? When he was letting everybody go? Then he said, oh, no.
Yeah, that's it.
Now you sit your ass right here, man. And he told the bit, he said, hey, y'all say goodbye to Miss, you know what I mean?
Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem.
Yeah, the day when we have our power, go ahead.
Who said, raise it,
Yep.
even to the foundation thereof.
Right. Where they accompanied the ancient Babylonians. Man, this man have always been against you, man. All right? That's why when you read Genesis, the 27th chapter, day of mourning for my father is at hand. You know, then I shall slay my brother Jacob. See? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Who ought to be destroyed.
Yeah, you ought to be destroyed. See? Go ahead.
Happy shall he be that rewarded thee.
Oh, see? Be that rewarded thee. See? Go ahead. Older again. Never have to worry about going into captivity.
Yep.
You know, also the perks, all the resources of the planet Earth and beyond. But guess what? It's vengeance, man. That's the case. And we reading it through the scriptures. All right? Go ahead.
Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones.
Hey, the scriptures get more vivid than we can ever get. First it said, happy shall he be that rewarded you as he rewarded us. That show you the justice. You know, Lord go a step further by saying, happy to be, take your little ones and dash them. Them, man. And guess what? That same cop that put his knee in the book, he gonna come back and fuck him, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And crash that motherfucker into some rocks. You hit that motherfucker so hard, the rock explodes. The rock turned to fire. Boom! That's scripture say our heart is gonna meditate terror, man. See? Go ahead.
It says, happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stone.
Right, against the stone. See? So you go ahead, go back.
All right,
Ezekiel 25.
Yep. Okay, back Ezekiel 25:14 again, it says, and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel.
Yep.
And they shall do in Edom according to mine anger.
Yeah.
And according to my fury. And they shall know my vengeance, said the Lord power.
Yeah, so you're going to know up close and personal the vengeance of Yahweh. That word vengeance, the vengeance of Yahweh. Right. Us paying back our enemies. We're going to be put in hell, including you other nations too. We don't forget about you. But Esau, man, you're going to get it, man. It's going to be double. We're going to get you devils, man. All right? And we can't say it enough. All right? Go ahead. Get what you got.
It's the book of Revelation 18 and verse 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you.
That's it. Reward her even as she rewarded us. How does she reward us, man? By the rape, robbery, and pillaging of our people. Oh, when you go out to the natives, send out the men, and they'll go and they'll pillage the tent. Hey, and they put to death the babies too, man. Oh, they had, I forget, I don't know if it was Wounded Knee, you know. Then they had women and children lined up, and they slaughtered them, man. They shot them all down, man. Babies. Goddamn toddlers holding on to their mother's leg and shit. Tell you, man, we get our hand on you devils, man. You know? Go ahead,
Comes on Revelations 18 and 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works.
See, you thought that was rent for nothing, man? That's comfort. That's the comfort of the scriptures right there, man. The Lord's going to give. Hey, anything else is fake. You know, you see these motherfuckers like, man, I forgive you. You ever saw a forensic file, you see certain, you know what I mean? Like motherfucker kill your goddamn family. Oh, them Jakes, man, them simple Jakes. You remember the broad killed the cop bitch?
Oh, man.
Yeah, this simple damn DACA wearing Jake, man. Up on the stand, he hugged the bitch. She said, remember she went in the man's apartment and killed the fucking man. And this nigga Say, I forgive you. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Fuck 'em, man. That's fake, man. True justice is to lay hands on the very ones that troubled us, man. As we read in 2 Thessalonians. See? Go ahead.
Continuing on, it says, in the cup which she had filled unto her double.
Right, filled, because this devil didn't lay off. This devil gave us the drama to the highest extent, man. He didn't lay off 1 second, man. And it's really not written and recorded all the things that this man did to us, man. All right? Go ahead.
Yeah, this is Zechariah 1:15. And I'm very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease, for I was but a little displeased, but they helped forward the affliction.
So yeah, you devils went too far with us, man. All right? Yep, so let's go back to Ezekiel.
That was
to Ezekiel 35 now.
Yeah, going back to Ezekiel 35 verse 3, and saying to it, thus saith the Lord power.
So saying to who? Esau, Mount Seir, right? Go ahead.
Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee.
I'm against you, man. That's comfort. All right? Go ahead.
And I will stretch out my hand against thee.
Yep, I will stretch out my hand against thee. And we just read that hand is the elect, pretty much. Hand represents servants. That's why, you might hear the saying, give me a helping hand, a helper. Or even, they had the hamburger helper. It's a goddamn hand.
Yep.
That's the spirit, man. You know what I mean? So we are their hand. The Lord's going to use us. Or the hand, like if I want to slap you, I use my hand, man. I want to punch you, I use my hand. See? So the Lord's going to stretch out his hand, which is us. Go ahead.
I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most
pull you
desolate.
out the fire. You know what I mean? So pull you back.
Yeah, that's it.
Go ahead, Salaki. Go ahead.
Or he says, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate.
Yep, go ahead.
I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate,
Yep.
and thou shalt know that I am the Lord.
Right, go ahead.
Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred.
See, now the Lord is giving you the reason why. Now, if you get pulled over by a cop, he's like, what happened? You ran the light, man. Well, the Lord doing that. The Lord, because Esau saying, why? Well, bitch, because you had a perpetual hatred for my people. So you see that this is no random thing. The fact that the Lord is highlighting and showcasing, and bringing forth the ill dealings of these devils towards us. That's what it's all about. That's why the Lord's going to step in on our behalf. Go ahead.
And has shed the blood of the children of Israel.
Right, you shed the blood of the children of Israel. That video I was talking about with that damn burning fight cop, he was crushing on the guy's neck and the guy's nose started bleeding, man. They were telling his nose bleeding, right? Well, he shed the blood. He didn't hate that blood. He didn't detest that. He got off on it. See? Go ahead. Now the Lord saying, read.
It says, and shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword.
Yep, go ahead.
In the time of their calamity.
Read.
And the time their iniquity had an end.
Right, so the Lord, we've been really served our punishment. Punishment. Go ahead.
Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord power.
The Lord swearing. You know how Jake get pissed? Man, I swear on my life. I swear. That's what the Lord said. As I live, man. Go ahead.
I said, the Lord, I will prepare thee.
Read that again.
Ezekiel 35 verse 6. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord power, I'll prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee.
Right, and blood shall pursue thee, meaning blood is on your heels. Go ahead.
Since thou hast not hated blood.
Yeah, you haven't hated blood. You got off on blood, man. The blood of the children of Israel. Go ahead.
Even blood shall pursue thee.
Even blood, meaning justice. So the Lord is not going to pay you back by taking away your goodies. No, He's going to pay you back by the very same blood that you shed. That's right. And that's in the law. Okay? You got something?
Yeah, kind of Jeremiah 49:12. Thus said the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have surely drunken.
Go ahead.
And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished?
Yes, who the fuck are you, man? Here it is, the Lord judged his own people. Really, when you go into it, the Lord got his own son. So who the fuck you devils think you are, man? And you was created, you was fitted to be vessels of destruction. Man, we gonna put hell on you, man. All right? And it's the driving force is gonna be all centered around vengeance. And vengeance is justice, man.
That's right.
You know? Vengeance is not some sadistic act like Esau. Esau put people to death for nothing, man, just to fulfill their lust. No, vengeance is a form of justice, man. Payback, man. See? Go ahead, you got something?
Yeah, this the book of Joel 3 in verse 19. Egypt shall be a desolation, and Edom shall be a desolate wilderness. For the violence against the children of Judah.
See, the Lord is giving you the reason why, man. The reason why you're going to be a perpetual desolation of desert land, the Lord's going to rock this place, which that's going to be society. The hunt is on, and you're the prey. That's going to be you devils, man. The Lord Scripture says, send forth many hunters, man. Go ahead.
It says, for the violence against the children of Judah.
Violence against the children of Judah, man. Man, going into all the treacherous acts and ill dealings that you devils showed against our people, man. Go ahead.
Continuing on, it says, because they have shed innocent blood.
You shed innocent blood, go ahead.
In their land.
In their land, see? All right, come on.
This is Obadiah verse 15.
Yep.
For the day of the Lord is near.
Right. Oh, when every day the sun rises and the sun sets. Now that's how I be measuring it, man. Hey, the Lord is so beautiful, man. It's not like the Lord shying away. The Lord said, let's get it popping, goddamn. It don't ever go backwards. It going forward. I'm gonna show you that I'm about my business.
That's it.
We inching up. We head toward the great day of Yahweh. You know, where the day the Lord's gonna exact vengeance on his enemies, man.
That's right.
All you goddamn heathen, starting with the so-called white man. All right, go ahead. That's why when you read First Maccabees, when you talk about the covenant that the wicked Israelites made with the Greeks, that word heathen kept being thrown in there. Because you are the head of the heathens. You know? The so-called white man is the head of the heathens. It's not like Yahweh going to come right back and go at Elam like, no, they gonna get them too. But it's got to be somebody. It got to be the first line of defense. It's somebody you coming for, man. Oh, you watch these movies, it's always the boss. You know, it's somebody you coming for, man. So the Lord is coming for you damn devils. All right? I think it tells you that in Isaiah, the 24th chapter. You give me that real quick? Punish the high ones.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get that.
Yeah.
And we'll get ready to start rapping because these one of them topics, man, you already know, man. This is infinite, man. We'll be here forever. We could say, you know what? Let's scrap all that and start at the book of Genesis. Man, we could go there, man. Because it's obvious, man. This is that struggle, man. It's obvious that we Jacob and you devils is Esau, man. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, Isaiah 24 and 21. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord Yahweh shall punish the host of the high ones.
See, who are the high ones? The Edomites, man. All right? Go ahead.
That are in the kings of the earth.
In the kings of the earth, which when you go into those kings of the earth, that really goes to the bankers. You know, although you have all these different, world leaders, right? But who really sees control of the planet? Read Job, the 9th chapter, and 24th verse. The kings of the earth is dealing with Amalekites, you know? All right, go ahead.
It said, and they shall be gathered together as prisoners.
See, so we know that's them. They're going to be gathered together as prisoners. Go ahead.
Are gathered, they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered into the pit.
Yep.
And shall be shut up in the prisons, and after many days shall they be visited.
Yep. And the reason why they're going to be gathered up as prisoners, because we just read in Psalms 137, we're going to slap chains on your ass, man.
That's right.
You're going to be in them bunkers, all of a sudden you're going to hear them chains getting closer and closer. Shink. And the Lord going to have it dramatic, even though we're going to have the power to bust in, we liable to, do anybody in there? You know what I mean? No, you in there, Jacob. You know what I mean? Man, it's going to be beautiful. Oh, like we always say, the destruction of America is only the beginning, man. There's a vast future out there. The fun is about to begin. See? All right?
Middle names.
Yeah, call me by your middle. Yeah, call you by your whole middle name. Jacob Dean Rothschild. Yeah, go ahead.
This is back. Obadiah, verse 15. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen.
Yep, go ahead.
As thou hast done.
That's vengeance. That's real justice. See, go ahead.
Thy reward shall return upon
They're going to reward again. So that means vengeance is a part of the reward. If you faint-hearted, if you can't see yourself, if you can't imagine, choking the life out of a damn Edomite, then this ain't for you, man. All right. So now, that was it right here.
I just finish it off. It says,
That's one too.
it says, that reward shall return upon thine own head.
Yep.
That's it right
Yep. Hey, so with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory
To
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash.
Double honors to our teachers, the head apostles and elders, the great millstone. Shalom, you sincere brothers out there laboring in his work, as well as you believers, the brothers and sisters alike, which consist of the Akim and Aquaf that subscribe to this truth as well. To the next time, Shalom.
Shalom. DTA, Abba, Abba.